Hello, brothers and sisters. I'm lying. Welcome to your doom. I want to talk about common sense, but I try to keep it down and then the nitty gritty under 10 minutes. If it goes over 10 minutes, it's something very, very, very important. It's not important to liberals, libertards, people believe in God, people like to smoke, people that drink, people like ayahuasca, people like DMT. So if you are part of those groups and organizations, you like to smoke, you shouldn't watch my videos. If you are religious, you shouldn't watch my videos. If you are a social person who needs validation in your life, you should not watch my videos. My videos are not for the general masses of asses. It's for all those who know why they're here in this world. All right. So I'm still in Nigeria, by the way. I cannot send out my videos because it takes up too much data. I'll talk about everything once I get out of the country. I make these videos and then send them after I get back to America because it takes too much data. Okay? So, the moral with this video is, because what's on my mind before I forget, is this video is about the message from the Archons. All right? Now, if you didn't do your due diligence to do any research on religion, you should bypass this video. If you didn't do any research on the Archons, you should bypass this video for right now. But I'm trying to get to the point here. I want to make it under 10 minutes. So the message comes to me through space in my head. Okay? Because I'm indigo just like that. And of course, everybody's going to end up dead anyway. Because we're just being regurgitated in these physical, fleshly meat bags. Okay? Now, if you want, this video is about Archon's message to you people. All of you people in this world, okay? Shapeshifters, aliens, whatever spectral realm you may come from or whatever. If you can understand my English tongue, which is very clear. If you want to stay here, so the message comes from the Archons to me to tell you this message. All right? That's where I feel it's coming from, all right? Because I was watching some videos and I was like, oh, I should have made this video a long time ago, but I'm going to make it now. Now, here we go. Since I got majority of you off who have low attention spans, okay, how to stay in this prison planet or this so-called matrix. To do this, all you have to do is have lots and lots of friends. That's good, okay? Because if you want to stay here to be reborn, you can stay here. Another thing is you could be religious. You could believe in God rather than God in yourself. You don't believe in a God in yourself. See, that's another one. You have lots of attachments to no matter what it is, attachments. You are not prepared. That means that when you die, you know where you're going. If you say you're going to see your grandmother or your mother, then you will come back here, regurgitated into the system. Okay? There are videos out there all across the internet showing tractor beams sucking up souls into a machine and transferring them right back here. Now, to escape, you can look it up yourself on how to escape this realm. If you're not interested, congratulations, you're coming back here as well. So if you really want to leave this planet and you know for a fact that you are one spectacle of God, because we all are gods, this phone is a god, the air is God, the God particle is everywhere. We're just energy. We're energy vortices. Everything is temporary, right? Nothing lasts forever, though it may seem, okay? Nothing lasts forever, though it may seem, okay? Sometimes trillions of years may seem like forever, okay? But trust me on this, okay? If you want to come back here, that's what you have to do. Am I making myself clear? Attachments, okay? You fit in with everybody. You just you going with the flow, right? That's just you, right? You have no common sense or recollection of why you're here. The reason why you're here, as I repeat over and over again, it's just for the experienced peoples. I always talk to myself and also to the Archons always. I say, hey, I don't know if I want to come back here if I don't have my 10 children. I would like to have multiple wives to have these 10 children. I might not come back here because there's different levels. The Archons aren't stupid. Everything they say is a lie, right? But of course, they'll find ways to put you back here anyway because you are just too ignorant. You don't know any better. If you want to know that knowledge, you can contact me or look it up yourself, how to escape these 9 realms, okay? You already heard about the 9 realms, or it could be 7 realms: gluttony, greed, lust. These things, all you have to do is avoid those things. Sometimes you may feel yourself as that important to come back here. It's up to you to do that. It's something to do, guys. Okay? And gals, and everything in between. Okay? But of course, when I saw this video, I said, I'm going to make it again and again if I have to. You can't be having attachments. You can't be seeking validation because you lose your own inner God. I'm not saying to have no emotion at all, because emotion equals chaos and breeds problems long term, okay? But some people call a person an alpha because they have a balance of equilibrium. That's on them, okay? It's just the experience, guys. That's all it is. You can name whatever you want and rename things all you want. I don't care about that shit, okay? Right? You are here simply because of the experience. It doesn't matter if you're trapped here in a bubble. It doesn't matter what any angels or demons say. It's just that if you want to escape, you already know how to. Because all of the suffering and all of the experiences could be like misogynistic. You may like those things. You might just, hey, I want to explore suffering. Something different from outside the box, okay? Because whatever's outside the box, okay, may actually be very boring. And you just might come back here anyway. Do you understand what I'm saying here? We're all minuscule souls of God particles. No matter how and which way you look at it, okay? If you say we're trapped, then we're trapped. But it's nothing going to last forever. Something's going to give. Okay? There may be a black hole sucking something in, or a nuclear quasar that may explode, okay? But trust me on this. Nothing will last forever. If you manage to find a way to live for 10,000 years, you're not going to live forever. Okay, unless we know how to escape some black holes out there, or the Big Bang, or explosions from the sun that go supernova. But trust me on this, okay? Nothing lasts forever, though it may seem, okay? All right? But anyway, that's all I really got to say. I just want to get that off my chest because I like to talk personally, and I'm not going to make all these sugar-coated flashy lights and everything. People be trying to gravitate towards attention. I don't need to do that because I'm eccentric, it's esoteric. The knowledge comes from within. The Gnostic knowledge comes from within, not without, okay? You already know how to get out of this matrix. But I'm just here, I'm just the messenger. Don't kill me like Charlie Kirk. Don't do that, because I'll just keep coming back even stronger. That's just how this world works. You can't smother out the slave. That energy is going to come out in another way or form, either through tornadoes or earth catastrophes, okay, environmental destruction, human ignorance, because most humans are parasites. But of course, we all need to live, but a lot of people don't know how to recycle, because everything is being recycled anyway, right? Anyway, that's all I really got to say, because I'm not your average man. I'm not your Peter Pan. And today is my ceremony, so pretty much I'm out here. I do the due diligence to do the ceremony thing for the time being. You'll see everything on the internet, guys and girls, and everything in between. It's very hot in Nigeria. It's very hot. Right now I'm staying in Nigeria, Lagos, Laki. You can consider Nigeria the state, like the state, and the capital. There's multiple capitals. Lagos is one of them, okay, Abja, okay, and then I'm in the city of Laki, okay, you want to say Lekki, okay, and it's recommended that y'all come here first, okay, but where I was staying at, I'm staying at the Spring Oak Phase 1, and it's pretty nice over here. They got a lot of supermarkets and chicken and everything. Chicken was actually delivered to me, okay? And that's all I really got to say for right now. I'll talk about it more later on. Other than that, I'm out of here, guys. Peace.